Hello friends, myself Nimisha. Welcome to ACE Academy. Question is find the LCM and HCF of 6, 72 and 120 using the prime factorization method. So in this question, we have to find LCM and HCF of 6, 72 and 120 using prime factorization method. So to find LCM and HCF, we use prime factorization method. So we do prime factorization of 6 first. We write 6 like this. Now, we start from smallest prime number. Smallest prime number is 2. Division is possible with 2. 2 3s are 6. 3 is prime number. 3 1s are 3. So 6 can be written as the product of its prime factors. That is 6 is equal to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 1. Now we do prime factorization of 72. We start from smallest prime number. Smallest prime number is 2. When 72 is divided by 2, we get 36. So again division is possible with 2. When 36 is divided by 2, we get quotient as 18. Again division is possible with 2. When 18 is divided by 2, we get quotient as 9. Now division is not possible with 2. Next prime number is 3. Division is possible with 3. 3 3s are 9. 3 itself is a prime number. Therefore 3 is divided by number itself. So 3 1s are 3. So 72 can be written as the product of its prime factors. That is 72 is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 1. So we can write 72 is equal to, here 2 is 3 times. So we write 2 to the power 3 multiplied by 3 here 2 times 3 to the power 2 and 1. Now we do prime factorization of 120. So division is possible with 2. When 120 is divided by 2, we get quotient as 60. Division is again possible with 2. When 60 is divided by 2, we get 30 as quotient. Now again division is possible with 2. Now division is not possible with 2. Next prime number is 3. So when 15 is divided by 3, we get quotient as 5. 5 is prime number. Therefore 5 is divided by the number itself. 5 1s are 5. Now we can write 120 as product of its prime factors. So 120 is equal to, here 2 is 3 times. So we can write 2 to the power 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. So to find HCF, we write 6, 72 and 120 as product of their prime factors. So 6 is equal to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 1. 72 is equal to 2 to the power 3 multiplied by 3 to the power 2 multiplied by 1. Now 120 is equal to 2 to the power 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. So HCF is equal to, now we see common factors among 6, 72 and 120. So here common factor is 2. If this 2 is in the form of power, then we see the number which has lowest power. Since 2 is common here, 2 is common, but we see the number which has lowest power. So 2 has lowest power, that is 1. So we write 2 to the power 1 here. Now next 3 is common here. Here 3, here is also 3 and here is also 3. But here we see 3 is common and we write here that number which has lowest power. So 3, the lowest power of 3 is 1. So we write 3. Now other, we can also write here multiplied by 1. Now other common factor is 1 here. So we write here 1. Here 5 is there, but here 5 is not there. Therefore 5 is not common. So HCF is equal to 3 to the 6 here. So HCF of 6, 72 and 120 is equal to 6. Now we find LCM. So for LCM also, we write 6, 72 and 120 as product of their prime factors. So to find LCM, we write 6, 72 and 120 as product of their prime factors. So 6 is equal to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 1. 72 is equal to 2 to the power 3 multiplied by 3 to the power 2 multiplied by 1. 120 is equal to 2 to the power 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 1. Now to find LCM, we again see first the common factors among 672 and 120. So 2 is common here, but we write that factor of 2 which has highest power. In case of HCF, we see lowest power. In case of LCM, we see highest power. So highest power of 2 is 3. So we can write here 2 to the power 3 multiplied by. Now here also 3 is common factor, but highest power of 3 is 2. So we write 3 to the power 2 here. Now other numbers are not common here except 1. So 1 we write here as 1. Now in case of LCM, we also write the factor which is not common. So here 5 is there which is not common. So we write 5 also there. Now 2 to the power 3 means 8. 3 to the power 2 means 9 multiplied by 5. 8 9s are 72 multiplied by 5. When 72 is multiplied by 5, we get 360. So we can write here LCM of 6, 72 and 120 is equal to 360. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. Please like and subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get more updates. Thanks for watching it.